Hi and welcome to Food, Photography and Styling. Sometimes you just find a person or a place that you must photograph even though you don't know what to do with the material. My advice is to follow your passion, create amazing photos, and later on you will be able to create great portfolios, reportage for magazines or exhibitions. In this video, I will show you how to create a versatile series useful for many different purposes. I am photographing portraits, vegetables, seeds and food with natural light only. The star in the story is Märta Gunnarsson, a person I met at a gastronomic farm in Sweden. Märta is a young, very interesting producer of organic vegetables focusing in old Swedish breeds. For the organic farm Resta Gård, she is currently responsible for the new kitchen garden, but she has also a very interesting weblog called Märtas Garden. My purpose with these photos is to make a personal portrait, to tell the story about Märta's beautiful world, a world full of diversity, sustainability, flavors and joy. We will start in a field with small asparagus plants. We're shooting early, about 7 a.m. to get the soft morning light. We're now moving on to the kitchen garden. Although the light still is soft, I'm working as much as possible in the shadow to get a smooth and soft light. The vegetables are wet, which is ideal to make them shimmer and glow, and to get those necessary highlights. The lens I'm using is the Canon TSE 90mm that I told you about in an earlier video. The lens gives me the opportunity to blur some parts out in a very artistic way. When creating an interesting series, it is important to think of different distances such as very close, portrait, half portrait and then photos with even more surroundings. Not only the composition creates a good series, also colors, shapes, contrasts, different expressions and photos of people in action. Altogether, that creates a good harmony when put together. Let's move on to the fields with beans and peas. Now it is in the middle of the day and the sun is very strong and bright, so I'm using the light from behind to make both Märta's hair and the plants shimmering. The last one is shot using freehand without looking underneath the plant. I'm simply experimenting to see what happens. Sometimes this method creates the most poetic photos. Let's return back to Märta's house, and in the entry hall I am photographing vegetables and seeds on a baking sheet in natural light. I really appreciate the earthy feeling this baking sheet is providing me. I love these photos because they show the cultural varieties of peas and bees once grown in Sweden, today to be found in the Nordic gene bank Nordgen. The photos tell a story about the diversity of cultural varieties that is possible on Earth only if we humans just wanted to be part of our lives. For Märta, this question is about diversity, sustainability and good taste, and I really admire her work. Finally, I'm also taking some photos of Märta cooking in the kitchen with the cutting board made of wood that is so characteristic for photos on Instagram and on our weblog Märtas Garden. I'm looking forward to seeing your photos on Instagram, #foodphotoassignment. Best of luck! Bye!